Hey everyone, welcome to Trail Sage, and today we're talking about the Mairdi M100 bone conduction headphones. If you like to train outdoors, but also like listening to music, bone conduction headphones allow you to hear what's happening around you, making them safe to use while still enjoying the soundtrack from your favorite playlist. With so many bone conduction headphones on the market, you might be wondering how these M100s stack up. We'll do some testing and go over my likes and dislikes, and I'll tell you how they compare to the high-end Shokz Open Run Minis. I'll leave chapter markers below so you can jump to whatever section you want. But before we get into the details, please know Mairdi did supply these headphones to me, but I'm under no obligation to say anything. I'll still give you my honest opinion like I always do, so with that, here are the specs. The M100 weighed in at 37 grams, which isn't too bad. Measuring the headphones from ear to ear, they came in at 14 inches. They only offer one size, but I think it'll work well for most people. Regarding construction, the earpieces and battery housing are made of a hard plastic, but the section that goes around your ear and behind your head are slightly softer and have a grippier coating. There are several buttons located on the headphones. Starting with the left earbud, you'll notice a multifunctional button to stop and play music and answer calls. On the right side, under the battery, you'll notice a volume up and volume down button. The volume up also serves as a power button by pressing and holding it down for a couple seconds.
Power on. Pairing.
Once pressed, you'll receive a voice prompt and the light will flash a few times as it connects via Bluetooth.
Connected.
The charge port is also located on this side, under the battery behind this rubber door. I didn't see any specs on how long it takes to charge the battery, but it was easily under an hour for me. And once it's fully charged, Mairdi says it will run for 8 hours straight. On the side of the battery, you'll notice one of two microphones. The other is located further down on the earpiece. But even with these two mic holes, the M100 still retains an IP67 waterproof rating. Finally, the packaging included a USB Bluetooth adapter, silicone earplugs, a USB-C charging cable, a storage bag, and a user manual. Now I should note there is a less expensive version called the M100R that doesn't include a Bluetooth adapter and a more expensive version with a boom mic. If you're interested in either one of those, I'll leave a link to their website down below. So let's get into my likes. These headphones work great. They've been comfortable to wear on all my runs, whether I was trail running in the woods or out in the neighborhood pounding the miles out on the pavement. And being that it's springtime, that means sometimes dealing with wet conditions, and the M100 passed that test with no issues. As I stated in my intro, I train outdoors all year round, and music is a big part of how I stay motivated in my training. So having headphones that allow me to listen to music while still being able to hear the environment around me is absolutely paramount. And even though these may be considered budget headphones, it's not at the cost of sound quality. Now obviously they can't compare with earbuds when it comes to fidelity, but I think you'd be surprised at how good they sound. If you follow my other channel, you know I also reviewed the Shokz Open Run Mini, which is a premium set of headphones. But at half the cost, the quality from these M100s is very competitive. In fact, let me show you what I mean. By using a guitar as a sounding board, you won't be able to hear the full fidelity, but we can hear how similar they are.
Driving that train, have cocaine. Driving that train, have cocaine.
While the Open Run Mini does have a slightly fuller sound, the difference to me is negligible, especially considering the use case. I also really appreciate how easy it was to answer phone calls using the headphones, and again, I found the quality to be fine. I had my dad record a phone call to give you an idea for the kind of clarity that you get. Tom, how's my voice sound?
You sound very clear, Sage. I have no trouble talking with you.
So you don't hear any of the car noises that are happening out here?
Very faintly. They're not a problem at all.
What was most impressive about that call was I was on a busy street located next to a daycare with kids playing outside. The noise cancellation did an excellent job at isolating my voice. Finally, I wanted to test the Bluetooth connectivity using the Bluetooth adapter with my older desktop. I recorded a Zoom call to see if this could be a viable option to use for virtual meetings. Here, take a listen.
I think what we are finding out is that the headset sounds great. They're not perfect, but they would certainly be fine for any kind of Zoom call that you may have.
Again, I found the mic quality to be pretty good, and the installation of the adapter was as easy as plugging it in. But these headphones aren't perfect, and there are a few downsides. First, the overall construction is a little bulky, and since they only offer one size, if you have a smaller head like me, you might notice a little extra play in the back. But more importantly, the size of the earpieces made it a struggle to use with my road and mountain bike helmet. I found that they constantly interfered with the straps, and that made for an uncomfortable experience on the bike. 2. The battery door lays flush with the unit, making it really hard to lift up. I found myself having to use a toothpick to pry it open. 3. There's no battery power indicator, so there's no way of knowing how much charge is left on your device. For me, this isn't a big deal since most of my weekday workouts are about an hour or two. I just have to remember to throw it on my charger after a few workouts. And just to be clear, those 3 things are things that I think should be addressed in the current model and aren't based on a comparison to the Open Run Mini. If you're interested in those differences, it comes down to the little things. For instance, the overall construction is much better on the Open Run Mini. From their sleek small footprint and magnetic charge port to overall comfort, it's easy to see why Shokz are the leaders in this segment, and while the sound quality is pretty good in the M100s, the Open Run Mini does have a slight edge. But keep in mind these are also twice the cost, and speaking of the cost, the M100 is listed for $80 on Amazon, but if you check their website, it's currently being sold for under $60, which is a good deal. I'll leave links to both down below in case the Amazon price drops and you want to take advantage of the faster shipping. So it really comes down to 2 points. Are they good bone conduction headphones, and how do they compare to the Open Run Minis? Well, the first part is easy. Yes! If you don't already have bone conduction headphones, these would be an excellent first pair that won't break the bank and offer you all the advantages without sacrificing too much quality. And regarding the second question, are they as good as the Open Run Minis? Of course not, but these are also twice the price. Now, for someone like me who cross-trains using a bike several times a week, I would opt for the Open Run Mini. But if I didn't have to worry about biking and all I did was running, I would probably save my cash and go with the M100s. In the last 2 months of testing, I've really enjoyed using these. As a runner, being able to hear the environment around me is so important, especially if I'm on the roads. And the fact that I didn't have to worry about getting them wet was great because it's been pretty wet here lately and frankly, I sweat a lot.
Hey, Eric. Yeah, I'm out on a run. I'll call you back.
Having the ability to take a call or join a meeting was also a huge plus for me, adding to the versatility of these headphones. Well, that does it for this video. If you have any feedback or questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Nope, terrible. Nope. 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 Oh, that was terrible. That was even worse. Nope, one more time. I don't like that. Oh, the light has to come on. Dang it. And it's on this side. So I guess I gotta be facing this way, huh? Didn't even power on.
Take 2.
Okay. Didn't power on again. So this time we'll do the, I'll turn then.
Okay.
You didn't stop.
So yeah, still recording.
Oh, all right. What do you think?
You didn't give me your other ear.
I didn't. But
Oh.
I really just want to show the excess and like the fit. Fudge. Oh my God. Ah, sun's behind.